Good evening, fellow punchers. Mickey D back with you here on Monday evening, about 6:30. But a few for tomorrow after a nearly very, very good day. You could call it a good day, but it was nearly great. A 4-1 winner for the King again. He's proven lucky for us. 2 tips, 2 wins for his colours, and was always going to be competitive at that distance, after showing a good bit of level of ability before in a Group 3, down in class, down a notch, won snug. I thought that might be the third leg. I fancied the other two, but my Kerry friends, I thought they might be out with their hose pipes, garden hoses all morning, because I wanted heavy ground, soft to heavy at least anyway. And a man sent me a photograph yesterday that was raining. Took it out the window of the house down in Kerry, and I said, that's good. And then somebody put up today, I forget who, said the sun was shining and the wind was blowing. That wasn't good for fast company horses. The mile wasn't far enough for Yockel, a horse that had ran well in Dundalk. Better turn of foot on the ground, a drying out ground. If that was hock deep, we'd be collecting, and if it was hock deep, I think we'd be collecting on Chatterbox as well. He tried his best. He put him out, and to make it a test of stamina, but just didn't happen anyway. But anyway, it was a profitable day. We got the each way treble and the 2 each ways on those, and we got the winner. So money made all around. It's nice to start off the week with a winning video. Tomorrow, I found it very difficult. I was actually nearly going to tip up on a Newcastle in the 5:02, the first race, the 2 mile race, but I gave it a miss because it wasn't 100% strong, I thought. And these aren't either. There's 2 14-1 shots and 11-4, but there's a bit of back history to the 3 of them for us. The 440, no, I'll start with the first one. The 220 at Punchestown, this 2 mile race, handicap hurl, there's 22 runners. I tipped up and we backed Mephisto when it ran in Galway. And this is take 3 actually, but I'm not going to be, it won't be take 4. I have a chest infection and I'm on the steroid tablets from today. But I'll be alright. I do have it every year around this time of year. But Mephisto, he made a howler of a mistake 2 out and he ran 7. I think they were paying 6 that time, but he had a spin on the flat since. I think the Galway Hill taxed his stamina a bit, and he's 16-1 tomorrow. They're paying 5 places, and I think we'll go a pint each way on him. That's for Jared Keane. And as another one then tomorrow, the 3:30, the maiden hurdle. I normally don't go at those, but there's a horse there, Cool Survivor. It's a 5-year-old out of Westerner, trained by Gordon Elliott for Jigginstown. Now, Gordon has 3 in the race, but Jack Kennedy is up on this. It was second actually in a bumper, first time out in Punchestown. So that's okay on the track. And then just 6th on St. Stephen's Day in that good bumper that Facile Vega won in Leopardstown. And then ran at the festival, it was 6th in a bumper. But it was 22s into 12s, I think, that day. So, it's a decent enough. It won a pint to pint, and they bought it for 175,000. And they don't make too many mistakes when they pay big money for that. So it's 11-4, a pint win. And then there's another one, the 440 at Punchestown, Portstorm, a 7-year-old. It moved yards a year ago from the UK to Colin Bratney's up the north, and it ran 4 times for him, and it ran twice in Punchestown in handicap hurls, and it was 4th and it was 2nd. It was 2nd of 9 in February, and its last run was in the Ulster National. Now I think it was trained especially for the race, and we backed it, and a horse jumped across it after any long-time followers of mine will know that was last April, I think. Peaches and Cream knocked him over, and Peaches and Cream, TJ Kelly had a free bet that day, 25 each way on him, and it finished 3rd. But he knocked us out of the plate that day. But he's 20s into 14s back at Punchestown, so there's early money for him. He's only a 7-year-old. So there's a hot favourite in that Balquito. It's 7-4. It's too short. So paying 5 places, so a pint each way on that as well. So they're 240 to 1 shot. Even if we get one placed, and we'll be doing all right tomorrow. It's a difficult day, but I know you want to get something anyway. There was a good winner tipped up there today, and the very first race at Windsor. It was a big prize winner, and 12 to 1, I think it was. So there's nothing much. Not great now into Champions Week, and the National Hunt starting off as well. So I get this up anyway, and bash the bookies over and out.